Sorry, I ain't got no money, I'm not trying to be funny, but I left it all at home today. You can call me what you wanna, I ain't giving you
One semester, over 3 months, 102 days, 2,448 hours. Other overly excessive precise numbers to add dramatic effect and illustrate the point that I lived in Ireland for a hella long time. And every second was awesome.
I ain't giving you a dollar this time, I ain't gonna run away.
Oh, so you're here studying at University College Dublin abroad?
Yeah, it's actually my first semester of college. My host school...
Your first semester?
Yeah, my first semester. My host school is actually Northeastern University in Boston. I haven't actually gone to school here, but that's where I'm going to be finishing my degree.
But why your first semester?
Well, actually, I didn't quite get into Northeastern. Studying abroad in Dublin was an amazing experience. It really made me grow, become an adult, well, to some extent. And I had to temporarily leave all the friends I made in San Diego. And because my parents moved away from my hometown when I left for Ireland, I had to pack everything up that I owned into one checked bag, carry on in a backpack. When I arrived at my new home for the next couple months and realized how gorgeous UCD's campus is, everything really began to settle in. Then we finally made our first trip to the pub. Except the only way this one was different was as NUN sponsored. We got a glimpse of the countryside and got to experience what an authentic Irish pub was like. Music, dancing, food, and all. Soon after, we took a bus tour around Dublin city centre before heading over to Phoenix Park to see the amazing views.
Do you know where the wild things go? They go on to take your name.
We also took a trip to Causey Farm, where we made our own bread, flocked sheep, and learned how to Irish dance and play the bodhrán, all before jumping in a bog. But of course, we can't forget about the castles. Oh, so many castles. It wasn't long until we had to really settle into daily life and what it was like at UCD. From classes to learning how to make actual food, and not just bagels and fillets. Yeah, that's how they pronounce fillets here, fillets. And of course, who could forget stacking bricks? Legendary. The Irish countryside soon became a familiar sight. During our trip to the Western Island, we rode ferries before seeing the Aran Islands. And of course, the cliffs of Moher. Oh, so many cliffs. And you can't forget to be pretending like you're about to fall off to give ISA Catherine Wozniak a hard time. We took many trips. During our trips included Belfast, County Cork. We visited these places and it really gave me an insight of how different people live. We even went and cheered on a random U13 soccer game in some town that we spent the night in. Northern Ireland was amazing. We explored cities and tried to understand the local accents. I also got to see where my ancestors came from when we went to County Cork. I also had a chance to plan some of the trips by being a part of the NUN community councils. We planned things like sporting activities and a movie night. Each NUN student was placed at a service learning site where we learned about the local culture by contributing towards it. I worked with the Daughter Action Group, mainly making memes. Being a part of the action group really helped me teach what it was like to be in a new culture. I also got to travel to London, Amsterdam, Barcelona, Budapest, and Prague with the friends I made. By living in a foreign country, I really got a feel of what it was like to not only live my own, but what it was like to live in another culture. It was kind of like baptism by fire. I was thrown into my first semester at college, had to learn how to live on my own and cook on my own because there were no real meal plans in Ireland. Didn't really know anyone, and it was okay. The whole thing was 5,000 miles away from home. In addition to my parents moving to Germany, which means I wouldn't be spending my holidays at my house or with my friends I grew up with, somehow, despite all this, it was absolutely perfect.